quick demo on how you can learn about color separations in Adobe Illustrator. In particular, I'm going to show you how you can learn about what spot color separations are and how they work. So start a new document, and we're going to make sure that the color mode is in CMYK. And in this case, it doesn't matter the size, we'll just do letter. And I'm going to hit OK. And when I click Advanced, I do see that my color mode is in CMYK, and that's where we want it. What you're doing is you're learning how to constrain yourself within CMYK color palette, and that's going to teach you about the constraints of spot colors. So to get started, I'm just going to make a mock-up of a layout. Like I'm just going to get some items on the page and give them colors from the swatches here, which are, as you can see, CMYK breakdowns. So I will also add some typography, and I'm going to make it large and display size, and I want to give it a color so that we can start to see how these colors can be modified, broken down, and what it means to take a job to 2 colors. So, or 3 colors for that matter. Now, I've got 4 objects on the page. It's not pretty. It's not meant to be pretty. But what we're going to do is now we're going to look at our color palette here, our sliders, and let's make this black, well, sort of a rich black. There we go. Now this is full color. There's no constraints other than we're doing this in CMYK. But let's just go ahead right now and say that we're going to make this into a 2-color job, and you don't know anything about spot colors or how to make the job 2 colors only. Pick 2 of the colors from the slider, either cyan magenta, magenta yellow, any 2 of the 4, and then you go around and select each object. I'm going to choose cyan and yellow. So there's no magenta. I'm not allowing myself any magenta or any black, just cyan and yellow, and I'm going to do that for each one. So let's pull the black out of this and the magenta. Okay, and this as well, black and the magenta. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. So this one as well, the black and the magenta are leaving. Our job is strictly now set up as 2 colors, and currently it's set up using cyan and yellow. So another way to check that is to check your overprint preview, and I believe we want to be in overprint preview. Here we are. So to double check a 2-color job and make sure that it's set up correctly, this separations preview is very important. You know that we're not using magenta and we're not using black in this edit, in this design at all. So if I remove cyan, you can see, and if I remove yellow, you can see all that's left is cyan. There is no magenta or black in the design. Wish I could turn them all off. But to show you where a mistake might happen, let's say I added another element of design, and this stroke was set to a color which contained cyan or yellow, or what are our colors here? Magenta or black. Okay, now that's what I've done just now. I've added this brown stroke, and when I go to my color separations and I take away my yellow and my cyan, I still have something left. And that's going, because it's not been identified in the proper channels, I need to set this brown to a color which contains no magenta or black. And you can do that right away. I have it selected here, and let's just remove that. Let's remove the magenta. It's already changing. Now let's remove the black. And as you can see, our overprint preview is set to show magenta and black, yet there's nothing on the page. And that's what we wanted. We only want cyan and yellow. And so I think those of you that are watching can see just by looking at this, with this cyan and yellow, it's not a conventional color combination. This is just a demo, and this is just a hack to show you how you can start controlling your colors and start learning about two color separations. And that's basically the point of this demo here. And I'll be sharing more down the road, I hope, as I see these posts getting some traction. So thanks again. Catch you next time.